Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. We gotta do this. It's a Friday. It's a capital preservation Friday. Yeah, welcome, guys. I hope I'm audible. I'm gonna test if I'm audible. So, welcome, guys. It's a Friday. Let's just get into it. There was nothing serious. There was no
Hey,
major
ladies
news
and
today.
gentlemen.
Okay, I am audible. Okay, let's get into it. I did specify that I'm long Nasdaq. Unfortunately, I could have went long early, where I did explain that the 200 MA is holding very strong. Our biggest hurdle now with NAS 100 is the 200 MA. I'm also looking for a break. Oh, come on. I'm also looking for a breakout and a retest before we push back to the upside. I am looking for that, but for now, we the 200 MA and this supplier, it is holding us back. Still very strong support resistant there. However, as I look along also, if you to look at US30, same thing. This fair value gap it is holding. We have not even gotten an invasion of this fair value gap here. I would have loved to see the market coming back to retest this high, but still nothing. The German 40 as well. We are holding. Once you close above, perhaps I could look to start looking for more opportunities to go to the upside. But for now, nothing for me. But I'm holding Nasdaq. As I've explained now, I'm holding Nasdaq. I have trades on Nasdaq. I think that's the only trade that I have in terms of when I look at my trading. Otherwise, in the portfolio, that's what I have. Besides the stocks that I'm holding, before I go to the stocks, um, let me quickly show you why I decided to go long. Looking at the macroeconomics. Looking at the macroeconomics, nothing measured today, but it will be very interesting if we're to compare the USA economy and the German economy, looking at jobless rate, unemployment rate is at 4.2 in the US, while Germany is 6.3, UK is 4.4. So in terms of unemployment, USA is doing quite well. And I'm starting to lie more bullish, even though the fundamentals have not confirmed, but I'm slowly changing to go towards the bullish side of things. Inflation rate, USA is way too low, 2.4%, while in Germany it's 2.1% and UK is 2.6%. Comparing USA and Germany, USA, I thought really we were gonna get rate cuts, but unfortunately we didn't get rate cuts. To be fair, I never said I want to see rate cuts, but we saw that there will be delayed rate cuts because the economy is doing quite well. There's no reason for the Fed to rush to cut rates as the economy is stable in the US. So they'd rather keep the interest rate the same. And there's a bit still of uncertainties with tariffs. Right now, yes, the tariffs have stopped, but any day, anytime, this tariff story will come back and become a nuisance in our life, okay? And that will push everything AWOL. But if we're to look at the reason why, also they want to just observe and wait before they cut rates. Look at the USA first quarter GDP growth minus 0.3. That's terrible. While Germany is 0.2 and UK is 0.1, there was slight growth, but USA never had a growth in terms of GDP. So USA economy is a bit stable. Nothing interesting about it. Unemployment rate is 4.2. We've seen that. And if we're to look at CPI, that's inflation anyway. If we're to look at this thing, what do you call this? Oh God, it's a Friday. My mind is everywhere. So if we're to look at the US economy, it's stable. It's not doing well per se, but it's not bad. So there's no need to rush things. There is no need to rush things. Just keep it the same way. Um, Also unemployed. Okay, NFP last time we reported NFP of 177. which was a slight, was it a miss? Let's confirm that. 117, which was a slight miss from the previous, from the March data. April data came out at 177. And if we to look at the previous one was 177, the actual one that came out was 228, for which it was a good beat that indicated a good stability in the US economy. So that's what I'm saying for now, I don't think the Feds will cut rates anytime soon because of the economy. It's doing very well, according to the Ugandan um, Minister of um, Finance Minister. But anyway, let's get into it again. As I said, for Forex, I spoke about I'm closely watching Euro USD. I could have been on. I would have taken this trade, but the fundamentals they got. I've not gotten the confirmation from my fundamental spreadsheet. And already yesterday I spoke about this that you could take shorts here. We broke above, left this fair value gap, now erected back on this demand. I mean on the supply or order block area to look to push lower back to this low here. I think that's what I'm looking for. However, the reason why I didn't take it is because I've not gotten any confirmation from the fundamental spreadsheet. Technically, it's a very bad good trade. Unless as we go into next week, then and then the spreadsheet starts giving me bullish reading, I am gonna definitely take it. Also, look at the reversal here. That is why I was like, I'm skeptical of taking without macroeconomics or fundamentals spreadsheet giving me a bullish bias. I mean, or a bearish bias in this instance. So rather stay out and see what's going to happen. Look at the reversal here on GU, and we are likely to see Euro USD follow suit to come retest this higher. So that is why I decided to play it safe, not rush it, and just wait where I am. However, USD JPY, I am going to have my limits at this low here. Look, to be fair, it could reject where it is here because it's a bit of a support. It could reject there, but I'm only looking to get in there. It has already started giving me bullish bias on USD JPY. As I said, the US economy is a bit stable. We've already started to see a reversal. If we're to look at DXY, we have seen DXY starting to gain strength, and that maybe gold in that instance, also gold has started to retrace back up. We have not seen a very good bullish move, but however, this higher, this support here or resistant area, it's a major one. That's why it's retesting. Um, that's why the XY is retesting in that high. It will be, but already, what's interesting about it is it was already broken above this resistant area. We're trading above, so we are likely to start seeing it push back to the upside, and we start seeing something like that in terms of DXY. Hence, I'm saying I'm starting to move slowly into a bullish dollar. Not yet, but you also use DJPY. I did explain that I'm looking for longs. DJ, it's a bit neutral for me, but I love. Ooh, did I miss this trade? Wow. Okay. I have missed this trade. This was a beautiful trade, I should say. I didn't have my limit. Look at that. It's gone. The reason why I'm saying it's gone already, we have. Anyway, if you want to see why I said about DJ yesterday on the live, so I was looking for the retest on this 200 MA and a retest on this bullish fair value gap or breaker to push to the upside. And what's gonna happen now is we're gonna see this guy breaking above retest and pushes higher. And definitely I've missed this trade. I am gonna look for another trade if we push above and give us a retest there, perhaps. I will look for a trade and the fundamental spreadsheet, perhaps it will give us something. It will give us an indication or confirmation that we are starting to be bullish on GJ. Yes, we are bullish. I missed it. I definitely missed it. I feel 5 a.m. Maybe that is why I should have put in my limit yesterday in the morning, but I've missed it. Another one that I have to look at. Basically, I'm very bearish on the JPY pairs. I'm selling the JPYs. Okay, here's a trade. Yeah, you could take this trade. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take AUD JPY longs. We have reacted on this daily fair value gap or support here. We push to the upside. Already, I know that we are holding this resistant area there. However, if I were to look at the 4-hour time frame, it is a good indication. I will buy AUD JPY. No. Okay, I'm gonna go long there. Just push to the upside. Yeah, it makes sense buying AUD JPY. Stop loss below there. We look to push to the upside. Hopefully, what will happen is a push out of this resistant area, retest, and we start seeing something like this. And I think that's more clear for me of what I want to see. Also, Euro JPY, I might have missed the other. Perhaps I can take the brother Euro JPY instead of GJ. I will decide. Just quickly confirm. Did GJ give us also GJ, also Euro JPY? There is a bullish reading. It's just that I don't like this. Rather take GJ. I don't like this. That is why I even I'm just against this. Not gonna take it. I am not gonna take it. So unfortunately. And then the last one that I don't see here that I am really looking into, it's NZDJPY. NZDJPY. Oh, I did have some alignment to analyze. Okay. I didn't take this trade. Remember, I was just doing that. So let's see. So now, what I want to see, it's a push above this high. A retest to continue to the upside and look for a trade there. We are getting a good bullish reading. I just don't want to jump into this until we have an inversion fair value gap here. And I think if it gives us an inversion fair value gap, it's something that I'm very interested in and I'll love to look into because it's a very clear market structure for me that I can consider. Just quickly do this. I man. So yeah, I think that's it. But on the stock side, today I bought Capitec Bank. Today I bought Capitec Bank. So I closed Harmony Gold on a loss. Did I close? No, I didn't close Harmony Gold. Sorry. So I bought more Capitec shares today. I bought more Capitec shares today, but I bought slightly higher. So I bought Capitec Bank today. I don't want to see it coming back to retest this area. And the reason why I'm buying Capitec now is considered one of it's the biggest bank in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what these guys are saying. These are old news, man. So look at that. On the 23rd of April, they're saying South African Capitec Bank post 30% rise in annual profit. And then also they are going ex dividend on the 14th of April, on the 14th of May. I am gonna still add more. I am gonna still add more Capitec. And always their dividend yield is very good. You're looking at 44 rand per share, which is about 1.6 dividend yield. So I am definitely gonna add more position and buy more Capitec shares very soon. I am not even gonna hesitate. What did I do? I am not even gonna hesitate. I've added position on Capitec. I love basically I love the fundamentals, everything about Capitec. Just quickly those update you on the stocks that I have. So yeah, so I have Capitec. I'm closely watching Harmony Gold. I'm contemplating closing off Harmony Gold. My stop loss for Capitec will be at this floor. I just don't want to say it retracing more. I would love for it to come back, take out this high, yeah, this immediate high. Already we have broken above here, reaches that area. The strong push to the upside. You could have taken the longs there, but I missed that. So I decided to go in and hopefully as we go ex dividends, more momentum will come through. And then Harmony Gold. Harmony Gold is the one that I'm contemplating closing. I'm in a massive drawdown here. So the reason why I've not closed, we have not even rolled over below this previous resistant candle here. That is why I'm still holding very tight. I'm contemplating it, but let's see what's gonna happen. And also, as I said before, I have Cetrix 100. I bought Cetrix 100. The reason why I bought Cetrix Nasdaq, I wanted to buy into Nasdaq. I wanted to buy into Nasdaq, and here we go. I wanted to buy into Nasdaq, so I decided to buy ETFs. Unfortunately, I've missed the ex-dividend date. I did. When did I enter this? Almost recent. So I missed the ex-dividend date for Cetrix 100, but I just wanted to buy into Nasdaq because of the US economy is doing well. We could move into risk on asset. So I thought instead of buying Nasdaq directly, let me buy ETFs. So I bought ETFs with now Clarity. It's called Now Clarity by Investec. That's why I bought it. So it's looking good. To be fair, I should be honest. It should. I might consider adding more position into Cetrix. So I think that's why the stocks I have. And thank you so much for joining me for the first part of the show. And as we go to the day trading show, let me take a break. See you guys on the other side as we are about to start the second session. Okay, let's see if you're audible. Am I audible? It will tell me when I'm audible. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we're winnable. Okay. Okay, let's get it going. We've already marked today's previous daily high, previous daily low, last week low, uh, previous weekly low. We've already taken previous weekly high there. So our target, it could be to the upside. And every day I speak about this. My target is this weekly fair value gap here. That's where my draw of liquidity is, which is there's a breaker at as well. This high, that's where my all-time target is for Nasdaq. And come on, man. So if we were to look at the daily time frame, that fair value gap, we have already acted upon, we have reacted and rejected to the upside, for which that's solid. We have no reason of coming back to it. What's this now? We have no reason of coming back to it. And I always said, now we are at this daily fair value gap here. Where we are at that daily fair value gap. We are just rejecting there. We're not doing so much, coming back, reject, and the 200 MA is still holding very strong in this instance. Uh, so I'm just going to compare S&P 500. We see the same reaction. We're still looking at this 200 MA target as a high as well. Um, so let me see. 4 hour time frame. I do not see anything exactly that I want to look for today. What I notice here, there's very some strong rejection in that area here, especially for S&P 500. So this tells me long term, if we break above and hold there, we look to push to the upside. But for me right now, for the PM session, looking at I'm still neutral. I don't see any reaction here. And if we can see, we are reacting there, coming back to retest this candles there. So I think my direction will be determined by the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, interestingly, we have a 1 hour fair value gap here. Very important 1 hour fair value gap, one edge. 1 hour fair value gap that we have. Just make it. We have a 1 hour fair value gap. And remember also, there is this 1 hour. Oh, come on. There is this 1 hour fair value gap here that we first reacted to. We pushed to the upside, creating a higher high. This was a lower high. Now we are coming back to that, and we've already given the inversion of this fair value gap here, and already that we've already inverted it. We left with this 1 hour fair value gap. So for the PM session, you could get something like you could get a oh come on, man. You could get a move to take out this relatively equal lows here. We react there and we push to the lower side. So that's what I'm saying. For now, I'm still neutral. There is a possibility for us reaching there and push lower. And when that happens, you might find that S&P 500 might not give the same reaction at the exact same spot. It looks like there is an SMT, in fact. There is an SMT here. There is an SMT here. Let's see. So lower time frame, you clearly see that. Oh, come on, man. So 50-minute time frame here. So basically, the A plus setup for me in this instance is to see the market pushed, to see the market push to the upside, take out that as liquidity, react on this 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 hour fair value gap with a 50 minutes fair value gap at the 50% of this 50 minutes fair value gap and push back to the upside. I think that's where my comfortability is for now. Yes, No, there's no SMT. No, there's not. So I think that's what I'm comfortable with. I am, if it comes back and take out this high there as a point of liquidity, I will truly appreciate that. I will truly appreciate that. So I will truly appreciate the move that I'm talking about. Perhaps lower we have SMT. No, we don't. Do we? This seems like an SMT here. Perhaps I will target the fair value gap for now because there is a 50 minutes SMT here. Yeah, there is a 50 minutes SMT. Look for the push move to the upside. Oh no, there's not. Didn't create a high and higher low. Let me see. Nah, it didn't take out the high. No, it is not an SMT. No, it's not. It is not an SMT. It also failed to take out the low. That's fine. I thought it was an SMT. Maybe I was going to look for a move to take out that high and start to look for shorts again. Let's see. So basically, I'm looking for only a trade around. So if we react around the 61% Fibonacci area, so this move here, it's a 51% to push to the lower side. So I think today for me, it will be a waiting game. I don't want to allow you've already taken Asia high. I mean, we have taken Asia low. That's why we're reversing back to the upside. Um, yeah. Okay. Come back, take out that high. I'm gonna look for shots. I think I'm gonna play a lot of waiting game today. I am. Look at that 5 minutes invasion. Yeah, I am gonna wait for that. I am short because I think now in this instance, if Nasdaq come take out this high here, Nasdaq might take out that high sweep liquidity and you start looking for a reversal to this low. So, and S&P 500 might fail to do that. Or S&P 500 takes out this high and does the same thing again. And also above here, there is a 5 minutes invasion. There is a 5 minutes fair value gap here. So I think bearishness is what I'm looking for. And I would love to see SMT with that. That would be an A plus setup for me. Because if we to look at the 4 hour time frame, we are at the range. 4 hour time frame, we're definitely ranging, rejecting at that fair value gap that it left a while ago. Um, However, looking at that, we're starting to see creating lower lows. And if we to look at the 1 hour time frame here, if we to look at the 1 hour time frame, we see an invasion first of this 1 minute fair value gap, 1 hour fair value gap. That candles invaded that. But already we had that we reacted this above here. There is a strong order block that is holding as well. There is a strong supply here that is holding very strong above. That we just reacted and immediately rejected after. So you see, we reacted there, we immediately rejected. We swept liquidity though, yeah. This you could mark this as liquidity sweep, but we still have these lows that we can come back to and that lows that we can come back to. So that is what I'm saying. After we've taken that, it makes sense to push to the upside, come back to this 1 hour, 50 minutes fair value gap, reject back to the lower side. I think that's where I'm standing right now. I hope I make sense. I hope I make sense. So I just gotta wait. So I am waiting for a move like that. That's my game plan for today. Just gotta be patient. Also, take note of this 15 minutes of value gap here. This one here. Just do not underestimate it. We could reject before we even get what we want. So, but if one of this, if Nasdaq takes out this high, or S&P 500 take us that high, I am gonna already consider shorts because it will be a clear SMT amongst the two. Liyabona mind. So yeah. So that's what I'm waiting for. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a move like this. If that happens, I'm gonna take shots. I think the shots, whatever happens in that range, I'll take shots to target this low. The AM session low or the I mean the lunch hour low. And as I said, the reason why I only want to take a trade above there, it's because we have a 1 hour fair value gap with relatively equal lows, with relatively equal highs there, which makes it a point of liquidity, number one. And also inside that 1 hour fair value gap, there is a bigger 15 minutes fair value gap. So if we take out this high, if we find ourselves taking out that high, we will be reacting at the 50% of this 15 minutes fair value gap. So I'm saying that will be a good setup for me. So I'll just be, what's this wait? I'll be very, I'm just waiting for either Nasdaq or S&P 500 to take it. If not, I guess it's not gonna happen. So what I did, guys, please do not forget to like and subscribe on this live, guys, and leave your comment. I would truly appreciate you if you can leave your comments, guys. It makes a difference. It makes the algorithm gooder, if that's a word, gooder. Look, guys, I'm not gonna do anything we take out this high. Ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do anything until we do that.